Okay, be honest. How many times have you said to yourself, oh, if only I had more willpower, or my willpower sucks, I may as well just start again on Monday, or why do I keep screwing up even though I know what I should be eating? Damn willpower. Oh, right? If only it was willpower that was making you suck at dieting, or eating clean, or staying on track. We all have deeply rooted mindset conditioning from prior experiences that trigger us to take the action that we do on a regular basis. Basically, the things that we do or the things that we don't do. So many women I talk to tell me that they try so hard to control what they eat, steering away from the bad foods and focusing on only eating foods to nourish their bodies and fuel their bodies, but they just can't seem to stick with it consistently. They say that they just need more willpower, more self-discipline, more accountability. They say that they just need to try harder next time and stay strong when temptation strikes. They experience things like eating really good all day and then binging at night, or eating really good all week and then crazy overeating on the weekends, or just trying to eat a couple chips or one cookie, but ending up eating way more than that. Or they've kind of completely given up because they're sick of failing at all these attempts. So why does this happen to even the smartest of women? Why does their willpower seem to keep failing them? I'm going to share with you two massive reasons why. Both of these things I help people overcome in my 6-month coaching program first and foremost before we talk about anything else. Because no matter how many recipes, tips, and tricks you have, if these things are holding you back, you're stuck before you start. So willpower, according to dictionary.com, is the control of one's impulses and actions. Self-control, usually for personal improvement. That's what it says. So control, right? That was kind of a theme. And that's code for restriction, aka no, I can't or I shouldn't eat that. Or a carbohydrate, oh my gosh, get that away from me. Or you had one cookie, now you need to stop before you eat the whole sleeve. Sound familiar? Willpower is about restraining yourself. It's an acknowledgement that you are out of control and must be held back. But what happens when your willpower doesn't work? Slowly, those feelings of guilt, shame, failure, needing to get back on track immediately, and often, using food to cope with feeling that way. Sometimes even this Last Supper type approach where you binge because this is really truly the last time that you're ever going to eat those foods again. And you promise yourself you'll start again on Monday, kind of because of that. So reason number one, why willpower doesn't work, is biology. So your body is hardwired to keep you alive and to trigger you to do absolutely whatever it takes to make that happen. Your body is the only thing in the world, not a meal plan, not the best nutritionist or health coach in the world, that knows how much you should be eating to be at your happiest and healthiest self. But if you are physically restricting yourself by not eating enough calories, not eating enough certain types of calories or nutrients, or if you're mentally restricting yourself, telling yourself that you can't or shouldn't eat something, it triggers a whole chain of reactions. So as soon as your subconscious brain gets word that there's going to be a shortage of something in your future, even if your conscious brain is on board, your body / your metabolism immediately slows down and flips onto survival mode. Your body fixates on food because it's essential to our survival. It even produces a hormone that makes food, especially sugar and carbs, look way more appetizing than ever before because they promote fat storage. So instead of burning fat for fuel, your body looks to burn muscle tissue. Your body wants to produce and hold on to fat because it feels like it needs to preserve it. So for all it knows, you're in a desperate situation where you're not being allowed enough food. It doesn't know that you're just on a diet or just eating clean foods. The first chance it gets, your body wants you to binge. That's what it's asking for, and that's what it's hardwired for. Suddenly, all you can think about is hot, cheesy pizza, or chewy, warm chocolate chip cookies, or, cold, creamy ice cream. And it's not because your willpower sucks. It's because it's literally your biology that is causing you to have those cravings. You can try to fight them with your willpower or your self-discipline, and yeah, it might work for a few days or even a few months, but if you think that you can outsmart your body that is literally hardwired to keep you alive, you are crazy. Your willpower and your self-discipline are no match for your biology. If it feels like it's underfed or senses that certain foods or food groups aren't going to be readily available, it will fight back and ultimately it will win. Taking away the power food has over you and truly giving your body what it needs to feel fully satisfied on a regular basis are the foundations for beating the binge and overeating cycle, repairing your metabolism, and developing a truly healthy relationship with food. If you are not eating adequately enough or having foods that you feel you can't trust yourself around or feel guilty or bad after eating them, you won't be able to quiet those survival mechanisms, those biological survival mechanisms. Nothing will work, no coach, no meditation, no therapist, no program, no tools, no recipes, no tips and tricks, nothing. Okay, so reason number 2, this is the last reason I have for you. Reason 2 is mindset. Normally when we want to do something different, like be able to eat a cookie without the guilt or without eating a whole bag, we go through conscious determination, our mind, right? Our blood, sweat, tears, we rely on that good old willpower to keep us on track. But did you know that it is estimated that only 3% of our decision-making powers come from our conscious brain, where 97% come from our subconscious brain? Our subconscious thoughts, beliefs, that self-talk that we have in our heads, and our patterns shape our lives and determine our actions, which give us our results or our reality. So, what's really calling the shots and what really has the power to hold us back from doing the things that we really want to do but can't seem to stick with it or be successful at? These subconscious thoughts, beliefs, and patterns are happening automatically behind the scenes. Like, for example, you don't think about breathing. You don't think about how you digest food, how you breathe. Our habits are on automatic autopilot and come from deep-rooted thoughts and beliefs that we have and experiences that we've had. There's dieting PTSD. In order to make big changes to your habits, you have to get your subconscious on board. Yes, your conscious mind might be saying, I really want to lose weight, but if something in that other 97% thinks otherwise, that is what you will manifest instead. If you have beliefs that are limiting you, it will kind of come through looking like self-sabotage, like that eating good all day and then binging at night. And this is what holds you back and keeps you stuck. So I'm going to give you 2 quick examples on this so you can kind of see how it plays out. And I'll use weight loss as an example. So first example is some women subconsciously use weight as an excuse for failure. They tell themselves stories like, because of my weight, I can't be successful at work. Or once I lose weight, I'll finally be happy and have more confidence. But if they're afraid that losing weight means they'll no longer have their best excuse to hide behind, their good old subconscious will never allow them to actually lose weight. Instead, it will trigger those sabotaging behaviors and those justifying stories like, you had a really hard day, pizza is just what you need. In the second example for this, some people believe that their body is broken in some way and that change is impossible for them, especially due to all the tried and failed attempts that they've had in the past. But if they continuously tell themselves that they're destined to fail, or if their body is broken, their subconscious will again not let them follow through with what their conscious brain may be trying to do to succeed. A story might be, eating broccoli and chicken again? Why bother? You're just going to fall off the wagon next time there's candy in front of you anyway. There are many, many more examples of this, but those are 2 pretty common ones that I come across with my clients. So once you really dig deep in identifying what these limiting beliefs, patterns, and thoughts and mental blocks really are, you can change them. You can kind of think of your subconscious like a computer. It takes its programming and it runs with it. So if you've trained it to believe that these limiting beliefs are true, there's no wonder that you can't stay on track. To break this cycle, It is your job to make sure your subconscious programming is in optimal alignment with your goals. And you can do this by programming, reprogramming, and debugging as you become aware of what these deep-rooted beliefs and stories that you're telling yourself are, and adjust as they change, because they're not the only ones you're ever going to have. They're going to change and evolve as you do. Once you do that, your subconscious brain is on board. That is where the magic happens. That's when things happen effortlessly. You don't have to push yourself or motivate yourself as hard, or feel like you even have to rely on your willpower to reach your goals. You stop making excuses and you finally make the changes that you've always wanted to with ease. And you shift your self-doubt and your self-confidence, criticism, and pessimism to the opposite. So self-doubt is now self-confidence. Criticism is now pessimism or optimism. You'll get your actions in alignment with your beliefs and stop sabotaging yourself. Like I mentioned before, these are things that I talk about in my 6-month program that really truly are such a game changer and that are really important to work through first before you focus on changing your actions. Because no matter how many of those tips, tricks, tools, or healthy recipes you have, if your biology and your subconscious mind is holding you back, you are stuck before you start. If you want some support from me in helping you make these major breakthroughs a lot quicker than probably doing it on your own, I would be happy to talk with you. Feel free to shoot me a message to schedule a free consultation. I will talk to you guys soon.